Kangs, Kangs, and more Kangs. Here's everything you need to know about those post-credit scenes in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Warning, spoilers ahead. The third Ant-Man adventure takes Scott, Hope, and the rest of the extended Ant family to a familiar place that hides some terrifying secrets. Scott Lang's crafty daughter, Cassie, and his mentor/girlfriend's dad, Hank Pym, have been conducting tests on the quantum realm, only for things to go horribly awry. As Scott, Cassie, Hank, Hope, and Janet get sucked into an increasingly mysterious series of mini-worlds, it turns out that they're facing a terrifying and complex adversary, Kang the Conqueror. And it seems that Kang has quite the bone to pick with our heroes.
You're an interesting man. Scott Lang.
Quantumania is a colorful, high-octane science fiction story that functions as an important showcase for impeding Marvel Cinematic Universe big bad, Kang. But does it follow the long-serving MCU tradition of post-credit scenes? Come on, of course it does. Kang remains front and center in the film's 2 post-credit scenes. In fact, even if you've been yearning to see even more of the character after Loki and Quantumania, then the mid-credit scene might just be what you bargained for. We start with 3 very different-looking Kangs discussing the defeat of the exiled Quantum Realm variant, and why the hero's victory is so unnerving. We're then taken to a huge coliseum where countless Kangs are arriving. A number of them display bloodthirsty and even animalistic traits, hooting and hollering like they are about to go to war. Who knows? This may turn out to be Kang's version of this scene from Age of Ultron.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
The movie's main Kang is already a complex character who balances between deep regret, unbridled fury, and a morsel of kindness that only makes his worst traits more terrible to behold. Compare him with Loki's resigned and clownish He Who Remains and this congregation of Kangs, and we can only speculate on what Jonathan Majors' masterclass awaits when Kang next returns. If you thought Majors was good at switching up his Kang performances before, the second post-credit scene takes things to a completely different level. The scene presumably serves as a teaser for Loki Season 2, as we meet the titular trickster god and Mobius M. Mobius as they observe a bumbling geeky Kang variant in what appears to be a turn of the 20th century setting, giving a science show demonstration of a time-themed invention. As Loki attempts to convince the suspicious Mobius that the man they're watching is extremely dangerous, the more comic-savvy viewers may be busy with the chill running down their spines. This variant is named Victor Timely, and he's a very special character in the comics. The Timely Kang is actually the original version of the character, called Kang Prime. He's the guy who started the whole variant thing by traveling back in time to be a pharaoh for a while, soon finding himself in conflict with Earth's mightiest heroes. The Victor Timely disguise is one of Kang Prime's major bids to power, a seemingly benevolent inventor and industrialist who presides over an entire time-themed city, posing as a rotating generational cast of fathers and sons while making all sorts of moves behind the scenes. Interestingly, this Kang is also connected to major Loki character Ravonna Renslayer, so if even a fragment of Timely's comic book story makes it into the show, Loki Season 2 will be a pretty interesting watch.